Smith. John Gruden is going to find a way to trade the babies in the womb.
Oh, my.
Y'all like Urban keeping it 100 here?
I don't mind it because a lot of times this is what gets you through an NFL marathon season that starts out, what are they, 1-5 right now?
1-5, yeah.
Yeah, 1-5, and, you know, that's if mama can keep you happy during a 1-5 season, I don't blame Bruce Irvin.
Yeah, and when he went, I was like, oh, yeah, he about that. that plane can't go fast enough to get across that water. But, you know, this really highlights the production that we have to see post-game in the NFL and fans want to see, and I hated it all the time. When we lost games, I always felt like, hey, I left it all on the field, not more I can do. Can I live my life? And fans are like, hold up. I need to see tears. I need to see depression. And I love a guy when he's like, no, I'm not going to fake it. I did the best I could do, and that's over. And then next week, I'll be back for it.
As a fan, I want the games to mean as much to me as they do to the players. And so I don't have a problem with Bruce Irvin here, but I do like to see tears from time to time because I have pride after games.
Even if they're fake.
Even if they're fake. Just give me something.
All right.
All right, Darnell, what's next?
Yeah, to another team that got blown out this weekend. Blake Bortles and the Jaguars offense looked pretty terrible, scoring only 7 points with a bunch of 3-and-outs. Y'all talked earlier about Jalen Ramsey and how he was left speechless after the game. So I wanted you to check out this meme that our buddy Marcellus here posted on his Instagram.
Right.
When you talk crap about almost every QB in the league and you realize all of them are better than Blake Bortles. I think Ramsey tones down his QB trash talk now.
I don't. I think it's a momentary thing. Let him win a game, and he's going to be right back talking smack again.
Yeah, and I wish he could keep it consistent. Like, no one-word answers after you guys get spanked like that, give up 40. But my boy, shout out to Zen Master on Twitter, who sends me some of the most inappropriate memes ever. And every now and then one is above board, and I can post it. But, yeah, man, it's amazing that the bully always finds his moment. You always find someone who says, finally, hey, come here, Gooch. It's time for me to swing back. And, boy, did the Cowboys swing back at Jalen Ramsey.
All right, Darnell, what's next?
Got staying with the NFL, we're going to move on to Larry Fitzgerald, who's been having a down season so far, and things didn't improve this weekend when the future Hall of Famer wasn't even on the field during his 4th-and-goal play for the Cardinals. Fitz's dad, Larry Sr., didn't take it too well, posting these 6 deleted tweets about Arizona's offensive coordinator, Mike McCoy. Are you kidding me? Fitz not even on the field? Tough to win in the NFL. Cards head coach Steve Wilkes appears to have put the offense in questionable hands. Fitz has never gone 6 games without a touchdown. Gosh, should Fitz tell his dad to zip it up here?
Big Larry might be watching. I'm a huge fan and friend of Big Larry Fitzgerald. Doesn't surprise me. That a dad is always going to be a dad.
Ride or die.
First year in the NFL or last year in the NFL after 16 or 17 years. My father, my entire high school career, had a problem with Jeff George. Jeff George and I were on the same high school team. He's a quarterback, the #1 player in the country.
Yeah.
My father complained all year to me that, how come you ain't getting that height? You the key to that team. You the captain of the team. They have no running game without you. And I would have to say, Daddy, I play offensive line. He plays quarterback. He thought the papers and everybody should be writing more about me than Jeff George.
Right.
Daddy gonna be daddy.
Daddy gonna be daddy, right? I'm just so glad and thankful my daddy's not on social media. You know, let me just start there. 2, they say when it comes to an end, especially in a contact sport, you fall off the cliff. Like, it's not just like this graceful fall. And I'm not sure if it's Larry's fault or does he want to be in on 4th-and-goal and triple tights. Like, I don't know if that's even the moment for Larry Fitzgerald. But this looks like it's coming to an end. And maybe there is some support from upstairs down. Like, let's not keep showing how good Larry Fitzgerald is if we're ever going to turn the page from him. So watch for that conspiracy theory.
All right, Darnell, what's next?
Yeah, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the strange stories going on in the NBA, where Bob Muscala, the father of 76ers forward Mike Muscala, was discovered to have some insensitive tweets on an account linked to Muscala's dad's website. The 76ers and Mike Muscala have both apologized for the tweets, but some of them were screenshot before the account was deleted entirely, including this one about the Jimmy Butler situation. Butler behavior, not a dust-up. This is egomaniacal African-American mental illness. The 76ers have had a cloud of social media issues hovering over their squad for the past 6 months. Do you like how the team handled this?
I do. I have some sympathy again for Mike Muscala, the son.
Yes.
Just because, again, I'll just add to that story I just told about. trust me, my father played the race card on why I didn't get as much hype as Jeff George.
Right.
It was because you black, you know,
black.
the favorite, the white guy, blah, blah, blah. So, again, parents go off into some delusional, inappropriate places. This is far more inappropriate. I don't think it's a reflection of Mike. It's a reflection of his dad.
Yeah, exactly. Great job by Elton Brand, who's a former player, now GM of the 76ers, realizing how delicate a situation this is. And shame on Pops to ruin all the equity that I have gained over the years, because you may be a majority in the world, but you're a minority in this locker room, especially the NBA and basketball experience. Like, it's tough on the dude who walks in there and they're like, oh, you really belong here? And obviously he has gained great equity, and Pops tried to wipe it all away. So hopefully people who are smart can disconnect the two.
All right, Darnell, what's last but not least?
Yeah, it's my favorite clip over the weekend, coming from my very own FS1. So check this out. A-Rod and Big Papi made a bet on the Red Sox and Yankees series, and A-Rod lost. So see what happened. Check this out.
Obviously, I got Big Papi's pants.
Pretty good in that.
I got one thing to say, Papi. I'm a Yankee for life!
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird to see A-Rod in a Red Sox uniform. Are you guys proud of A-Rod for taking on this bet?
Very proud, and his transformation from being a polarizing player to one of the most likable broadcasters in all of sports continues.
Yeah, proud of him. Not impressed. I've never been big on my skin in the game, or my wager is just putting on a uniform. Like, if I bet you...
Not much of a bet.
Yeah, right. If you say you got to wear a Ball State uniform, okay. Did I lose or,
see that,
did I lose or not? Like, I wish the wagers were a little more skin in the game, but that was great fun. And one more thing, people who don't know and seen Big Papi, he's not big. Like, I hear that you big Whitlock. You big Jason. You are big Jason. Big Papi is not that big, but...
Medium Papi? More
but
medium Papi.
That don't roll off the tongue to say, right?
All right, great job, Darnell. Warren Central dominant over the weekend, as well as Ball State. Great job by us.